This is a severe weather alert. You are watching 13 on your side.
And this is a live look right now from our weather chaser here south of 68th Street. It is raining, ponding on the roads. We want to get right to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons with the latest watches and warnings because there's still severe weather in the area.
Yeah, flooding threats going on, but there's also the threat for more storms that may contain tornadoes. We've got the latest warning for you right now. This is for Ionia County. This is until midnight. This was just issued a few minutes ago. It includes the cities of Ionia, also over toward Lyons and Portland. This is a radar indicated severe thunderstorm. These storms have had a history of having rotation with them and some damage. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning further south. This is down into portions of Berry and Eaton County until 11:45 this evening. Includes the cities of Charlotte. It's already moved to the east of Hastings, but what we're watching is this strong rotation. We've been tracking rotation across West Michigan. This is near the Vermontville area, just moving out of Berry County. This is the area that we're most concerned with right now, and this is some of the stronger rotational aspects of this storm that we've been tracking for the past several hours. This is in Woodland Township and east of there. It's heading on over into Eaton County. So if you're in this area, you need to be heading to a place of safe shelter immediately. A severe thunderstorm warning for Kalamazoo County was canceled just a few minutes ago, so the threat has passed there. Let's recap where the weather started. This is over in Illinois, 6 o'clock this evening. Thunderstorms just erupted there. At least a half dozen or more tornadoes with confirmed sightings and damage over there. And then those storms moved to the east, and then they moved across the southern part of our viewing area, starting right around 6 to 7, 8 o'clock. They just strafed the area just south of South Haven. Some wind damage there as well. And to add insult to injury, we've had a lot of rain with this storm as well. Tornado watch in effect for portions of southeast lower Michigan. That most likely will be canceled. As we mentioned, a lot of flooding going on, some area roads impassable. These are some of the rainfall reports that we have gotten so far today, 2 to even close to 3 inches in some areas. And the severe weather threat continues here in West Michigan. We're going to toss it over to Michael at the big weather wall.
Yeah, that's right, George. We've seen the impact of those storms across West Michigan, including power outages from the severe warned and tornado warned storms that we were tracking across the southern region. This is a power outage between 200 to 1,000 people that has worked its way down into portions of Van Buren County. Appears to be about 830 customers in the dark, but most of that region serviced by MEC. And this is not a particularly high populated area, but you can see some of these county reports here coming in 34% without power. Again, small number near Lawrence, but that is the exact area that we were tracking the rotation inside the thunderstorms earlier this evening in the area that was under a tornado warning. So you put the rotation with the warning and the power outages, and I think it's a good sign that we did see something roll through this area and it caused at least some damage. The other concern that would come with restoring power tonight, switch over to our other view here, low visibility. You can see some of that thicker area of low visibility that's popped in here. This is fog that's developed across the southern portion of the region because the humidity is high, a lot of rain has come down, and there's not too much wind out there. So it's going to be a long night for some of those that are trying to restore power here this evening.
Thank you, Micah. And as George just showed us, some areas have received more than 2 inches of rain. It's continuing to rain, and there are reports and continued reports of flooding over some roads in the area. 13 on your sides, Micah Cho is live in the Weather Chaser on southbound 131. And Micah, we can see it's raining. How is it out there?
Juliet, well, as you know, we started on Alpine and 131. We've been doing average speeds through Grand Rapids, through the Kent County area. Roads are a little slick, and we're near Wyoming right now. We've been talking all day on water pooling, and I did want to mention there is water over the road on 131 between Market and Wealthy Street. Again, that's 131 between Market and Wealthy Street over by Studio Park and Founders Brewing. There was about 5 or 6 emergency vehicles blocking the left lane there. Now, that was one of the only water pooling events we've seen on our drive. We've been driving for about an hour right now. Again, we're on 131. We're actually just getting off of this highway onto 28th Street. We've heard about other pooling water areas. That's where we're headed right now to check out some of those areas, and we'll make sure to check in when we can a little bit later. For now, live in Wyoming, Micah Cho, 13 on your side.